Hello everybody, and today I'm going to be doing a book tag. So I obviously was not tagged by anyone to do this, but I watched the video and I want to do it too. So I'm going to be a book tag rebel like always and just do the tag. So the tag I'm doing today was created by Emma at Emma Books, and it is the Totally Should Have tag. I know this was inspired by the Totally Shouldn't Have. I think that's what the original one is called. But I want to do this one. So let's get on into it. So the first one is Totally Should Have Gotten a Sequel. And for that one, I'm going with The Host by Stephenie Meyer. I read this a really long time ago, like when it came out. So I don't really remember much about it. So I'm probably going to reread it soon. But I just remember that I think Stephenie Meyer was supposed to write a sequel and she just hasn't. So this one, I'm going with this. So question number 2. Totally should have had a spin-off series. And I think Emma picked this one too, but I'm not quite sure. But I picked Harry Potter because I could read from this world forever. Like, I don't even care who it's about. It could be about Harry's kids. Like, J.K. Rowling could do that. She has so many opportunities. She could do a prequel for the Marauders. Like, that would be so fun to read. And man, if I was her, I'd still be writing from this world because she would be making so much money off of that. I mean, she's already making so much money, but she could have more. She's an author who should totally write some more books. Let me see. I did not pick my answers before this, but I'm going to check. I'm going to go with Ransom Riggs. Because I freaking love this trilogy. I mean, I still haven't read Library of Souls, but the first 2 books I'm absolutely obsessed with. So I would read anything else from him, honestly. I'm already in love with him at this point. So he should totally write more books. There are so many other authors that I can choose for this. Like, I'd love to see what else Susanna Collins would write because she wrote the freaking Hunger Games. Stephanie Perkins. Did you know Stephanie Perkins is writing a new YA horror standalone set in, like, the Scream movies? Oh, God, can't wait for those. Scream is, like, my favorite horror movie. And I'm so excited. Question 4. A character who totally should have ended up with someone else. For question 4, I decided to go with Queen of Shadows. I know the series is not done yet, guys, but it's hard to explain without spoiling it. But I shipped the main character with someone else, and let's just say that ship is dead after this book. Like, there's no going back, and I still want them to be together, and it's obviously not going to happen. Question 5. Totally should have ended differently. I'm going with Mockingjay by Susanna Collins. I would change one character's fate. It's probably not the character everyone else is thinking of right now, but I would definitely not kill off a certain boy. Let's just say that. There are 7 boys in here, so if you've not been spoiled somehow, then you're not spoiled still. But I would change the fate of a certain boy who I absolutely love. So I'm going with that. And I'm still bitter. Question number 6. Totally should have had a movie franchise. For this one, I'm picking a book that did have a movie, but they made it so bad. I mean, I still watch it because Josh Hutcherson's in it. But I'm going with the Cirque du Freak series. So for their movie, they decided to combine the first 3 books into one. Now, I don't know what genius thought of that idea, but they should not mess with stuff like that. If anything, they can do maybe the first 2, since this series is like 12 books or 13 books or something. But they should not combine the first 3. That's missing so much information, and it kind of just annoyed me that they did that. But yes, they totally should have done this differently, and it could have been so amazing, but they're just so dumb. Question 7. Wait, it's question 7, right? Yes, we are on question 7. Totally should have a TV show series. For this one, I'm choosing the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. Yes, the first 2 were made into movies. As I've said, I love the movies, but after reading the books, I realized that why people hate them. But I just think this would be such a good TV show, and they could just have so much fun making this. So yes, I'm going with the Percy Jackson series. Question 8. Totally should have had one point of view. I'm going to go with A Legion by Veronica Roth. Yes, I know why they needed multiple point of views, but I just found myself getting confused to who I was reading because they were just so similar, and then I would forget to check the top of the page or the chapter to see if it was Fortress. But I just was not digging this, guys. I was not feeling it. It was not a good time. Question 9. Totally should have a cover change. Didn't think about these. I feel like so many of the books I have had gone through cover changes, and the Maze Runner hasn't, and it's in dire need of one. So I'm gonna go with the Maze Runner by James Dashner because it just looks like green trees. Green trees, and this just needs one, guys. I mean, I love the movie covers because Dylan O'Brien is on them, but those original ones are just. I could also go with the Sookie Stackhouse series because they're just so silly. They just have Sookie and Vampire Bill, and they're so ugly. Question 10. Totally should have kept the original covers. So for totally should have kept the original covers, I'm going to go with Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. Yes, these covers are still ugly, but I mean, it's better than every single one in the series that just has a VA on the cover. They all look the same to me. But, haven't read the series yet, but these pull me in better than the frickin' VAs. Question 11. Totally should have stopped at book 1. What is on my foot? Honestly, I would say Divergent by Veronica Roth, because I loved the first one so much, and then I read Insurgent, and that was crap in book form, and then Allegiant was just even worse. Also, Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I loved the first one. I mean, I don't think a lot of people even like the first one, but I did because I read it before the movie and I freaking loved it. But then I started reading the second one, Beautiful Darkness, and I could not for the life of me get in it. So, totally should have stopped at this one instead of making it 4 books. I mean, I could say The Maze Runner, but then we wouldn't have these wonderful movies that I love. So, no, not going to choose that one. But I hope you enjoyed. Do I tag people if I wasn't even tagged to begin with? Well, I will tag people anyways. So I'm going to tag Ansley from A Books and Things, Courtney from Court Reads Books. I'm pretty sure that's her username. But if not, I'm so sorry. And who else do I know? Lauren from Lauren 1001. I think that's it. Yes. So I choose. Speak. I tag you guys, and anyone else who wants to do this tag like I just did and be a tag rebel. So I hope you enjoy, and see you in my next video. Bye!